Do you think that body count should matter for women?
I don't think body count should matter for anyone. You should do what you want to do, and you should be able to accept what comes behind whatever you do. So if you want to take 10, you want to take 1,000, you just make sure that you can accept the repercussions, whatever those are, emotional, spiritual, physical, whatever. Accept the repercussions that comes behind that. But I don't think that it should matter. Like, I hate that it is such a hot topic that people like to dissect. Because again, when I hear these different podcasts and these interviews and these people who are talking about these different subjects, only on those platforms do I ever see people with those types of opinions. Like, in real life, all the men I meet are very open-minded and have been very open-minded, or they just don't even agree with maybe that sensationalized internet personality that people are, reposting and agreeing with. Like, I don't attract guys like that, like that are just closed-minded or weak.
So even though you don't attract guys like that, do you still think that that double standard exists?
I mean, it does exist, and I don't really know if it would ever go away. There are double standards that we have against men as well, like, that exist, and I don't think they're ever going to go away. Like, I can hook up with a girl, and I don't ever want to touch one. Like, the last girl I hooked up with was 2015, right? Oh. Now, if I were a man, and I had with another man, it would be a whole different narrative. So there are just some double standards that I don't know if they'll ever go away. Because technically...
Yeah, that's true. I didn't think about that. Good point.
So, I mean, people don't like it, but they exist. And I feel like there's definitely a lot more for men. I think men have a tighter rope to walk. Mm-hmm. I mean, we have with a bunch of guys. Like, who cares? Mm-hmm. There's so many. Like, they can't even hug their guy friends for too long. They can't even hang out with them too many days a week. Or they're like, that's what I'm saying. It's unfair. So, whatever. Find a guy who doesn't care about body count.
Right.
If you've had more than one guy, be with a guy who doesn't care that you've had more than one guy.
Yes.
That's how I feel.
So speaking of body count, what is your body count so far this year?
Well, it's of all time. It's not just like this year. Let me see. I have a list on my phone.
Oh, I was going to ask if you had the list.
Yeah.
That was going to be one of my questions.
I do. I got to see because I think I've... Make sure there's no camera behind me. I'm like, I don't have a privacy screen.
You have like first and last names in there?
Nah. I just have their first name and their sign.
Oh, and their sign.
Yeah. Just because I wanted to see what I was attracting. Oh, I got to add one person, actually, which is the one I was just talking about. Yeah, it's 35.
35.
Yeah.
Okay.